Why do a 90-day challenge? My name is Ryan, and I am committed to do a single video on YouTube for 90 days straight. And because why am I doing that? Because Stephen Bartlett, Diary of a CEO, and he also has another channel called Behind the Diary, challenged his viewers to commit to posting content once a day for 90 days straight. So this is my journey. So if you want to join me, just follow along, click that follow button as you know, and then also commit to your own journey. I think the biggest thing with this is what we're going to get into today is to why do it? Why do a 90-day challenge? Well, the first thing, honestly, is the biggest thing, which is I want to do YouTube. And I've been wanting to do YouTube for a very long time. If you can look at my video feed, you can see that I have started multiple times at different points. I've also failed at this one, but now I'm back at it. So, and I think it's just been a desire of mine. And I don't really know how it's going to work out. I don't know how it's going to come together, but I want to do it. And I want to figure out how I can do it. And I wrote down a list of things because if I didn't, I was going to forget. So, yeah, so I wanted to do YouTube. So it's for the thing for the, it's the thing I wanted to do for the longest time. So, and sometimes it's hard to figure out what you're going to do YouTube about. And honestly, ever since I started a business and trying to start a business, it's like kind of pushed me to do YouTube even more, to have a personal brand. And because it's given me this idea is that the skills and the abilities that I have could be replaceable. But my personality, who I am as a person, you can't replace that. And so and then also I just enjoy making videos as well and want to add value to others. And it's just been this journey of fear. So I'm just tired of giving into fear. And I think so often we have fear, which is normal, but then we give into that fear and then we don't overcome it. And we don't step out. We don't try. We don't do. And and that hurts. And that hurts. And I mentioned in my last video about breaking promises. And we break that promise. Hey, we want to start YouTube. We want to commit. We want to do. But then we start and it gets hard. And you don't get that instant feedback right away. You might have 0 people watching a video, 0 subscribers, no feedback, but it doesn't matter. So, this is me. Number 1 is committing to YouTube because I want to do YouTube and I want to find a way to do YouTube. There's a lot of things I'm interested in. There's a lot of things that excite me. So how can I break into that sphere? So number 2 is kind of what he mentioned in his video, which is you decide right away you're going to do it. And it goes a little bit into fear, but then it also goes into this, what is this, analysis paralysis, where it's you think about it so much, you are afraid to say something, and you just in your mind so much that you will do anything to not want to do it. And so I think the biggest thing is deciding that I'm going to do it, deciding that I'm going to create. And especially me, I have a job outside of this. I'm doing things outside of this. I don't just have YouTube. I have a beautiful wife. I have a job that I work, 9 to 10 hours. And then, I'm up at between 1 to 2:30 a.m. And why is that range? It's a story for another day. But it's just when you get home, you sit down, you eat, and then you're tired. And it's like the next thing, do you really want to get up and do something? No, not really. You don't. So, but since I committed in my heart that I'm going to do this, and I decided that I'm going to do it, that I have no choice to go do it. So, and it kind of creates this like, get up, go do it. And because you have no other option, because you commit to it. The third reason is commit to a 90-day challenge is you stop caring about like views. You stop caring about subscribers. You stop caring about that a video needs to be perfect, that you need to have everything together. And yeah, because that can also be another, evidence that you can point back to yourself and be like, hey, don't do it. You got 0 views on this video. You got 3 views on this video. You got 4 views on this video. So often it's kind of back to that tiredness. It's like you can, like, if you literally will find any reason not to do something that's uncomfortable. Like, so many times I didn't do something because guess what? I found it uncomfortable. So I think it's part of the reason of like you deciding kind of goes into this point, but yeah, you just don't care about perfection as much. You want to improve and you want to get better, but you can't dwell on things too long. And of course there's different videos that I have in mind, and maybe I'll do them in this journey, but like for me to do it in a way where I feel proud of that video, I'm going to need more time. So other than maybe I'll get good enough where I'll do it anyways. So I think it also builds, I'm trying to think, where did I put the other one at? Yeah, you learn to get better over time, and you learn to get better faster. So, I mean, of course, like one of the biggest skills with YouTube is talking to a camera. So because you're doing it, and if you're doing it every day for 90 days, and then hopefully you get good at it, or you like at least get more comfortable talking in front of a camera, talking to no one, talking to you, who's not in this car with me, so you get faster at editing, and like it just minimizes like, hey, like what's the most important thing? And yeah, of course, like it'd be nice to have like all these different edits, move the camera over there and move the camera and get these shots, but at the end of the day, you got to go. You achieve your objectives. I think so often that you get proud of yourself when you achieve your objectives. So I think that's also probably the last one. It's like, hey, like you started that YouTube channel. Yeah, you have no one watching. Hey, you have 0 subscribers, but you started it. You're a YouTuber now. You did it. Congratulations. You might not be successful at it, but at the end of the day, like, what is success? Is a person who wants to do YouTube, is it successful if you are successful in the eyes of the world and you get, 1 million subscribers, billions of views, all of those things, but you stop YouTube? And I'm not like, coming at people who like, hey, like I'm not going to do YouTube anymore. I'm not coming at you. But I think it's like, hey, if you want to do YouTube, do it for the long game. Do it for, for the thrills of it, the excitement of it. And then, of course, there's going to be people in situations where burnout, taking a break, and all of those things are important. But I think it kind of just makes you realize that, hey, like, I am doing this thing. And then because you're doing the objective, which is to create content, videos, post it on YouTube, Like, it creates more confidence. It's like, hey, like, I can do this. You know, I might not be successful. No one might watch it, but hey, I'm doing it. You know, I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'm achieving the very thing that I'm setting out to do. So with that, yeah, those are kind of some of the reasons that I've been kind of processing on like why to do something this crazy, other than being crazy. But, and it just got me like fired up. It's like, hey, like I'm doing it, you know? I got 4 views on the last video, but I'm doing it. So, but with that, I hope this was beneficial to you. I hope, you know, it at least got something out of it. And I know I will. And yeah, I think, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this 90-day challenge to continue it, complete it, and get on the diary of the CEO. Probably not. But hey, you never know. But yeah, if you want to follow this journey as I complete my 90 days, we're on day 11. Just don't, you know, comment below. Comment below. Maybe you want to commit to 90 days to something that you've always wanted to do, or you just want to be part of the journey. That's totally fine as well. But, you know, we're starting. We're going to get on this horse and we're going to complete it. Might be a long journey, might be a very big learning process, but hey, we're doing it. And that's all that matters. All right. Have a good day. Peace out. Bye.